Hi, welcome back to Vamerchel Digital Creations, and in this video, I will show you what's inside our updated printing business pricing calculator. So, once nag-avail kayo ng ating printing business calculator, you will be provided with an access s- dito sa ating Google Sheet file or sa ating Excel file. So, ipapakita ko sa inyo kung ano ang laman ng Google Sheet file na Printing Business Pricing Calculator. So, once na-access nyo na to, makikita nyo ito, Setup and Instruction tab. Dito sa Setup and Instruction tab, makikita, pwede nyo i-adjust yung color or theme ng pricing calculator. So, default color nito is pink. And you can adjust as well kung gusto niyo siyang palitan ng cam blue. Pwede i-check nyo lang siya and automatic na siyang papalit for every tabs. Okay? And kung gusto niyo naman ng deep sage, just check the deep sage. Double. Okay. So, yan yung theme features ng ating pricing calculator. Also, instructions, ilalagay ko din dito yung instructions, previous and future instructions ng with regards to the pricing calculator. Pwede na rin siyang ma-access dito sa ating YouTube tutorial section. Okay? So let's continue with the other tabs. So the next tab that you will see here is the materials list. Ano bang laman ng material list tab na to? So dito sa material list tab, pwede nyo ilagay ano ba yung mga materials na ginamit niyo para sa product. So what I've included here is the SKU para madali nyong ma-monitor or matrack yung material list and material names. So since this is a printing business pricing calculator, I've already included here kung ano yung mga usually ginagamit ko sa paggawa ng products dito sa aming printing business services. So I've already included the materials names and I will continuously update this one. Okay? And also, based on my suppliers, ito yung price ng bawat materials na meron ako. So, feel free to change this kasi for sure, iba-iba tayo ng supplier. So magkakaiba din yung pricing natin sa bawat materials na ginagamit. So please make time to edit this one. And once na nalagay niyo na yung price and number of units for each pack ng mga materials na ginagamit nyo, automatic na siyang mag-a-adjust ng computation. Okay? So ito yung laman ng ating materials list. Let's proceed with the price calculator. So ito na yung pinaka-highlight ng ating price calculator. So let's introduce first the parts and explain them one by one. So dito, una yung makikita is the basic input section. Ano bang nandito sa basic input section? Dito nyo ilalagay ano yung pangalan ng product nyo. So kung meron din kayong SKU for easy monitoring or tracking of your product list, mas maganda din na ilagay nyo. And then dito sa profit margin, ano ba yung gusto nyong maging kita or maging profit ng bawat product? Take note pala, this pricing calculator, so, pag naglagay ka ng values dito, palagi niyong iisipin na this computation is for one set or one piece of your product para hindi kayo malito. Okay? So, this is just computation for each set. Okay? So, yung profit margin niyo, magkano ba yung gusto nyong maging profit sa bawat product? So, as much as possible, I include 50% profit margin. So, kung gusto nyong babaan or dagdagan, pwedeng-pwede nyo siyang edit. Okay, another note, make sure na yung mga cells na what do you call this, with gray highlights, yun lang yung pwede nating i-edit dito. Okay? And then, let's continue. So, aside sa profit margin, pwede din kayong maglagay dito ng discount percentage. Magkano ba yung percentage na gusto nyong ibigay sa client nyo? Okay? So, pwede nyo pa rin siyang ilagay dyan. So, usually, binibigay kong discount percentage sa client is around what do you call this, around 5%. So, depende rin sa inyo. So, depende kung bulk orders ba siya. So, ganyan. And then also, please do not forget to include sales tax. So, dito sa sales tax, dito ko nilalagay yung tax in case na registered kayo sa BIR or pwede nyo din ilagay dito ang mga commission fee percentages. Kunyari, nagbebenta kayo sa iba't ibang selling platform. So, you can add them here. Okay? So that's the content of our basic inputs. Dito din, you can see here summary. So the summary here, so once na nailagay nyo na lahat ng information or details about your product, costing, automatic na rin siyang mako-compute dito sa ating summary section. So please, please, please do not edit this part kasi formula-based ito. So once na ma-adjust nyo yung formula dito, pwede na yung masira yung formula for the other parts. Okay? So ingat po lagi sa pag-i-input ng details. Make sure to input your details on the gray areas only. Okay? And also, we have here cost breakdown and price breakdown chart. Makikita nyo rin kung ilang percentage total ng bawat cost, labor cost, and material cost para mas madali yung ma-visualize. Okay, ang laki pala ng gastos ko sa labor cost, sa material. So, something like that. And also, we have the price breakdown chart. Okay? So, let's proceed with the setting up of your calculator. So, dito sa material cost, simple lang ito, napaka-basics. Since you have already provided the information on the material list, pagdating dito sa material cost, lahat ng items na nilalagay ninyo sa material list, makikita nyo siya dito para easy nang mahanap kung ano ba yung mga products na ginamit nyo for your, ano ba yung mga materials na ginamit mo for your products. So all you have to do is to find the materials in our drop-down menu and then include the number of units na ginamit nyo. Okay, so automatic na siyang mag-a-adjust based on your information provided and automatic niya nang i-compute yung total cost. Okay? And also for the labor cost, ito yung mga usually labor cost na kino-compute ko. Labor, electricity, internet, and Canva. How do we compute pala sa hourly rate? So this is just a tip for everybody. Ako, when it comes to labor cost, ang ginagamit ko dito is, makikita nyo dito, I have here 500 divided by 8 na formula. Ano bang ibig sabihin nito? So 500, ito yung magiging day rate. So kung ano yung gustong maging mong sahod every day sa paggawa ng product or sa pag-manage ng printing business nyo. And then divided by 8, 8 is the number of hours na nag-work ka sa business mo. So an estimate of 8 hours yung nilagay ko and an estimate of 500 pesos per day. So para ma-compute mo yung hourly rate, dinivide ko lang yung dalawang value. So kung gusto mong palitan to, feel free to adjust. Okay? And also, for the minutes needed, ano bang ibig sabihin nito? So it means, ilang minutes ba yung kailangan mo para matapos ang isang set ng product? So example dito, sa graduation yearbook, from printing to assembly, so it takes around 30 minutes. So kung ikaw, paano mo ba kinocompute yan? So ang ginagawa ko is nagta-timer ako sa paggawa ng sample. So nagta-timer ako from printing, from editing, something like that. So since dito sa labor, hinihiwalay ko yung editing part. Kasi isahan lang naman na beses mag edit eh. So, ginagawa ko dito is yung sa assembly and printing ng product. Nilalagay ko sa 30 minutes for distribution. Paano ko ba malalaman kung ilang minutes yung ginawa? Gumawa ka ng sample and of presentation. Also, sa isang specific product. Okay, so example dito, ginamit ko dito sa akin is, gumamit lang naman ako dito ng printer and then ng laptop. So ang gagawin ko, I'm using this Meralco appliance energy calculator. So ang gagawin mo is that input mo lang yung mga information na kailangan dito. Pwede niyong hanapin yung printer. So I'm using here an inkjet multifunction printer. Ilang oras. So nilagay ko sa hourly rate ko, around 8 hours ko siyang ginagamit every day. And then 4 weeks. So makikita dito, yung cost per day ko is 40.45 pesos and cost per hour is 5.06. So hinihingi natin dito is hourly rate, diba? So makikita mo is 6.25. Okay, 6.25. So aside from the printer, ina-add ko na din yung ano yung consumption ko what you call, ano yung consumption ko sa paggamit ng printer and ng laptop. So, nilagay ko dito is 50. 50 pesos, 50 per day, yes. 40 lang yung nakalagay dito kay inkjet printer. Kasi, naging 50 to kasi nilagay ko na din pati yung consumption ng laptop. So, again, same. Ilang oras mo ginamit yung kuryente, so 30 minutes. So, ganun lang din yung idea. And dito naman sa internet, nakalagay dito is 50 divided by 8. Kasi yung daily rate namin ng internet is 50 pesos kay Converge. Divided by 8 hours na ginagamit mo siya. So, 30, in a 30 minutes na pag-edit. So, yun. Yun yung idea sa labor cost consumption when it comes to internet and Canva. So, ano yung daily rate mo divided by number of hours sa ginawa mo, okay? Then, automatic na din siyang magko-compute dito. And lastly, we have here the other cost section. Ano pa ba yung mga costs na malimit nating nila nakakaligtaan pag nagko-compute ng product pricing? So, ang ginagawa ko dito, nilalagay ko yung maintenance ng aking printer and ng laptop. Paano ko ba ito na-compute? So, ginawa ko lang dito is same when I computed the hourly rate here. So, ang ginawa ko, yung monthly divided by 30 and then i-divide mo naman sa 8 kasi hourly rate. So, ito na yung magiging computation. So, printer maintenance, let's say, nasira yung printer mo, kailangan mo magpa-maintenance, sabihin natin 500 pesos. O di 500 pesos divided by 30, yun yung magiging value divided by 8 na naman. Kasi yung magiging maintenance mo sa bawat product na ginagawa mo. Okay, ganun din dito sa PC and laptop maintenance. So, I hope these tips help you in adjusting your labor costs and other costs. Okay? Once na nilagay nyo na lahat ng information needed here, automatic na siyang lalabas. I mean, magko-compute at lalabas dito sa ating summary. Okay, so that's the content of our price calculator. And lastly, we have here the price list. Dito sa price list, pwede nyo i-save kung ano yung mga naging computation nyo for each product para sa next time, madali nyo nang mabalikan. So example here, nag-compute tayo ng 32 pages graduation yearbook, di ba? So paano nyo siya save dito sa ating price list? So all you have to do is to copy, highlight the whole information, copy, and then dito sa baba, paste. Okay? Excuse me. Paste nyo lang siya dito and then, ano ba yung tamang pag-paste? So, ang ginagamit ko sa pag-paste dito is that, i-right click nyo, right click, right click, and then paste special, values only. Or kaya, after yung i-copy, mag-control shift V na lang kayo para makopy nyo mismo yung exact values, hindi yung formula. Kasi kapag normal na copy-paste lang, ang mangyayari is makakopy nyo yung formula ng ating bawat cell. So, the best way is to copy and paste special values only. Okay? So, that's it for our printing business pricing calculator. So, this is the full update. Ito yung pinakalaman na, again, uh, our updated pricing calculator includes a Google Sheet file and Excel file. So, nandun na sa PDF na ibibigay namin ang access link nito ng Google Sheet file and then downloadable na Excel file. Okay? And aside from that, we also have provided freebie. So, this is a free habit tracker by Vamershell Digital Creation. So, makikita nyo dito yung tracker ng habits nyo. And the good thing about this one is pwede na siyang magamit yearly. Kasi adjustable yung year natin and automatic na rin magpapalit yung dates. So for every month, palitan nyo na lang yung year para automatic mag-adjust yung dates ng ating habit tracker. So that's it for our freebies. So sa gustong mag-avail nitong ating product, feel free to visit our online stores. We have Gumroad, Coffee, Coffee.com, and we have also Rocket PH. So dito sa aming selling platforms, we price our product around 150 pesos and above. Kasi meron ding mga commission fee and transaction fee dito sa ating selling platforms. But if you want this to avail in a lower price, feel free to message our page. Nagbibigay kami ng discount once you directly buy from our Facebook page. Okay? So thank you so much for watching and I hope na bumili kayo ng aming printing business calculator. See you in our next video. Bye!